Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Winnette and you are tuned into Cooking with Winn. So today's video was made in Liberia when I went for my vacation in March. So I just want to apologize for any bad lighting, okay? So for today's video, I'll be showing you guys how I made my sugar palm. So this sugar palm, it brought back so much memory when I was back home making this, because this is something that I grew up on, and I bet most Liberians grew up on this. It's like a snack. It's very sweet. It's very easy. You don't need a lot of ingredients, and it's very quick. Like, this is my childhood food, guys. So it meant so much to me when I was making it, and I was so excited to share with you guys. So here we are. So for today's video, I'm gonna be using baby palm nuts and sugar. That's it, guys. I told you it was simple, right? Just 2 ingredients. That's all you need, nothing else. So first thing, you want to go ahead and wash your palm, add it to the pot, add some water. You're going to be cooking a baby palm, okay? Once you put the palm nut on the fire, your palm nut going to cook, and once it's done cooking, you would tell that your palm nut is ready by looking at the skin. So you can pick up one of the palm from the pot, look at it, and you would tell, once you see a little split on the palm, that tells you that it's ready. Or you can take one of it from the pot, let it cool, and just kind of mash it a little bit. But once the palm nut skin comes apart from the seeds, that means it's ready. So once you're done testing and find out that your palm nut is ready, next thing is to drain the hot water from your palm nut. You can either drain the water, or you can take the palm nut from the water, add it to a bowl separately, and get rid of the water that you cook it with. The water that you cook it with, you don't need that water anymore. Like, you are done with that water. And if you're going to be using the same pot, make sure you wash your pot before moving to the next step. So at this moment, I'm extracting the seeds from the flesh. That little thing, that's the seeds. So when you're making the palm nuts, you want to get rid of the seeds from the palm nut before. Like, you can cook it first and then get rid of the seed. You don't want to make the sugar palm nut with the seeds in the palm nuts. You don't need the seeds, okay? You want the flesh. So that little thing right there, that's the seeds. You don't want that. You want to take it out of the flesh and get rid of it. So what we need is the flesh, okay? The one that I'm adding to the pot is what we need. The one that I'm adding to the side of the pan, I don't need that. So I'm just going to take it out of the palm nuts and put the one that I need in the pot, okay? So the one that I'm adding to the pot is what I'm calling the flesh, okay? I don't know how you could refer to it. I don't know the original name for it, so I'm just going to say the flesh, because that's the seeds and that's the flesh. So if you know the name, please leave me a comment down below, just to help me out so next time when I'm making this, or if I'm giving instruction to somebody, I can refer to it as the flesh before they get confused, you know. But yeah, I guess you guys understand what I'm basically trying to say, okay? The one that I'm adding to the pot, that's the flesh, and that's what you want to use to make a sugar palm. And the one that I'm adding to the side of the bowl, that's the seeds. You don't need that. Get it out of the flesh and throw it away. You want to continue to do that till you are done taking the seeds from the flesh. Guys, I was so excited making this because I just wanted to show you guys something from my childhood, like the snacks. I remember back then people used to make this, like the little business people, the little business vendors used to make this and just put on the steak that you put your meat on, the roasted. So people used to put on the steak and just sell it, especially on the highway leaving from Monrovia to go to Banga. Somewhere along the road, people, like, they have the little business vendors that stand along the way and sell roasted meats, roasted crawfish, sugar palm. Oh my god, like, when I was making this, it just brought back all those memories. And you know, I'm not gonna go to Liberia and not go to Banga. I definitely went Banga, and on my way to Banga, I had to stop on the road to get me some roasted meat. Not meat. I didn't get meat because they wasn't selling meat, but I got some roasted crawfish. I got roasted plantains. I didn't see any vendors with sugar palm, so I didn't get sugar palm. But I had to, like, re-experience everything again because it's been so long since I went back home, and I was trying to relive all my childhood memories, relive everything that I grew up experiencing in Liberia when I was there. It was so much fun. Like, I had so much fun. I had some good food. After this video, I'm gonna try to put my trip videos together. I will be uploading that on my other YouTube channel, All Things Winnets, and my trip to Patawi and all the stuff that I did in Liberia. I'm trying to put those videos together so I can upload it, guys, because it was so much memory, so much fun. It just felt so good. Like, my heart was pleased. I was happy. Like, after my trip, when I came back, I felt so good inside and I felt so good outside. I was excited to see family and friends. I was excited for the food because I love food. And there's nothing better than having the original food from Liberia. It's one thing to have Liberian food here in the US or in Europe or other part of the country, but when you having it from back home, like from the farm to the table, that's a whole nother feeling, guys. Like, you cannot compare that with any other feelings. You have the most delicious Liberian food in America or in Europe or anywhere you are. There is nothing compared to having it in Liberia, because it is original. It feels original, it tastes original, it makes you satisfied, makes you happy. Oh, when I sit here to describe the food from back home, when you have it in Liberia, we ain't gonna move from here today. Let me not get distracted. Let me not take you guys from this video, but I just want to tell you guys, like, even editing this video right now just making me more happy. That's why I'm talking too much, but let me get back to the video. Anyways, so once you're done, take your pot back to the stove, to the copper or to the woods, whatever you're cooking on, and we're going to be adding our sugar next. All right, guys, so I have my pot on my copper. I'm just going to let it heat up a little bit, and then I'll be adding in my sugar. Guys, I'm showing you guys the sugar. That's the sugar in the bag. From the beginning of the video, when I show you guys the palm and the sugar, I had a whole bag of sugar, but I took some of it out because the palm nut is not a lot, and I wasn't going to use a whole bag of sugar on this palm. So I took some of the sugar out, and I just using that little bit, because even though I like sugar palm, I don't like a lot of sugar on mine. Like, I don't like it too sweet. So if you like yours extra super duper sweet, go ahead, boo. Do you add that sugar? Do whatever you want. That's you. But if you don't like it too sweet, I recommend adding the sugar little by little, and then taste it and see if it's at the right sweetness for you. Okay, guys, it's so hard trying to record with one hand and doing this with another hand, because I didn't have my phone stand, so I had to like literally hold a phone in one hand to record and use my other hand to like pour the sugar or stir the pot. It's really difficult. So that's why you see the camera moving a lot, or my hands kind of shaking, because it was too much pressure and my hands was getting tired, so my hands started to shake a little bit. So for that, again, I apologize if my hands are shaking too much, or if the camera is not pointing directly into the pot, or if it's moving around too much. I apologize. Okay, bear with me, be patient. All right, next time when I'm going back home, because I know for a fact that when I go back home, I'll try to make more videos. I'll try to take my camera stand or my phone stand with me, so I can be able to, like, you know, set the camera or set my phone, so I don't have too much movement in my videos. I'm gonna go ahead and add a little more sugar because I tasted it and it wasn't on my desired sweetness. And I'm just gonna mix my sugar with the palm again. Once you reach to this part, right, it's not that much left, because basically you're just waiting for the sugar to melt and you're gonna be all set. All right, guys, so that's it right there. Like, my sugar has melted and my sugar palm is ready. You can serve it on a plate, or you can leave it in the pot. Everybody serve themselves. Whatever you want to do, it's totally up to you. But at this point, it's done. We are done. So I'm just gonna go ahead and plate this for you guys, and then I will show you guys the plating. So this is my sugar palm. This is the finished product. Once the sugar palm is ready, this is how it's gonna look. I plated it just to show you guys the plating, but you don't have to do this. This brings us to the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel, watch my other videos, like my videos, share with your friends and family. and leave me a comment if you have any question, concern, or recommendation. I appreciate you guys for all the love and support, and for those that continue to stick with me and continue to push me, encourage me to continue on this channel. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys mean a whole lot to me. I hope you guys stay safe and well, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video.